lot of our older butchers are retiring, and the shortage in that being is that we're not producing enough students.
In an effort to alleviate labor shortages across the province of Quebec, the Lester B. Pearson School Board has announced a retail butchery program, a hands-on approach where students can learn the ins and outs of becoming a butcher in the province. This hands-on approach addresses the growing demand for a skilled workforce in the sector.
When we first think of butchery, the idea of a carcass comes to mind, but butchery is a lot more than a carcass. For us, the students we're training, it's all about community.
The 8-month program shows students how to work on different types of protein like chicken, beef, and lamb, learning both in and out of the class. Student Maxime Guillet said since joining, he appreciates the craft more and more.
During COVID, a lot of restaurants shut down, a lot of small butcher shops also shut down, and so there's definitely a big dip in the amount of butchers we have in Montreal. And so what this program is doing is really pushing kind of the next generation of butchers. PAC representatives and butchers said they expect 10,000 vacancies in the next 5 years. 46% of butchers are male and 40 years or older. They add that small butcher shops will close, followed by those in bigger food markets.
It's important to keep the butchery as it was years ago, a century ago. It's, I think, also the customer would rather to have someone cutting meat than to be prepared by a machine.
The shortage is because nobody's wanting to come in and take the program, or they don't understand how easy and how good of a job you can actually get from it.
Guillet said one of the course highlights is learning how to appreciate the animal and yield more from it.
There was definitely a curve of having to kind of learn that this is something that was once living and you're processing it and kind of trying to do the most you can with it, not wasting, being mindful of how you're cutting things.
The course also provides funding for out-of-province and international students who need to relocate. PAC contributes the shortage of butchers to the lack of awareness and mindfulness people have around food.
I think it's just not well known. I think like a lot of the kids nowadays are growing up and, you know, the food's on the table, but they're not quite sure where the food's actually coming from.
In Montreal, Tehosterihens Deer, City News.